All right, you ready?
I guess as low as I'm going to be.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mary Perry, and
I'm David Zen, and we are Unscripted.
again, you'd be surprised how many that week after week after week we're unscripted. Some weeks more than others. This is one of those weeks.
This is going to be our unscripted annual report.
Ah, yes. Great idea. Great idea. Great idea. So how's it going there, Mr. Zen?
It's going just peachy.
Special shout out to our faithful viewers.
Yes, we're all drinking out of their own coffee cups.
They are.
All I have is my personal one from Kathy DeSanti. I don't have one of our item mugs that we gave out.
Do you not have one?
I do, but it's not here in this studio.
Got it. Yes. Yeah. I'm in the green room here at the Studio 22, and a little sparse, I'm not going to lie.
I gave Father Joe one of the unscripted mugs.
Did you?
He's quite excited. He said his kids will love it when they come home. I think they're getting a little tired of the coffee with Joe mug.
That's awesome.
So now they have a choice.
Now they have a choice of which ones they could use.
Coffee with Jose or unscripted with Mary and Dave.
Unbelievable. Plenty of opportunities and choices right there. Oh, it's awesome. That's awesome. So what we got going on this week, huh?
Oh, what do we have? We have an annual meeting this week.
Oh.
Well, let's not jump too far ahead. So tonight we have the marriage course starting up.
Mm-hmm.
That's on Zoom, right. And I know he's got a pretty good turnout for that.
Yep.
About 7 or 8 weeks.
Yep.
And on Sunday we have our annual parish meeting, which will be in person and
Zoom.
In person on Zoom and in person on YouTube Live.
Yep.
And we will figure that out somehow.
We will. We did last year, so
you can do that.
Right. You can participate. And going back to the marriage course, that starts tonight. Is that what you said?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, that's great. And if anybody, is seeing this today and still wanted to join, please let Father Joe know. Send him an email whenever there's still time, and that'll be wonderful. So, sorry. I'm a little slow today, so I might be going back a little bit. I'll go forward and go back.
That's nice.
All right, back to the annual meeting.
Okay, we're back to the annual meeting. Okay. That is Sunday between services.
Yep.
And so that will start right around 9:15.
Yep.
And it'll be up in the church, and it'll be, like we said, on Zoom and YouTube Live. As soon as we can get it up there, it'll be there.
Absolutely. So however anybody wants to participate, they are invited to participate and then to vote in whatever comes up for vote.
And if you're a newcomer to St. Paul's and you dread annual meetings, you try out our annual meeting because you don't need to dread it.
You don't need to dread it.
We tend to do things, we do it slowly and we do it fast too.
But it's good. It really gives you an idea of the workings of the church. I mean, this is the 200 and what meeting? Do you have the cover there?
37th or 38th.
I mean, just think about that. 230 something annual meetings have happened for St. Paul's Brookfield. And so you can come and be part of history. How many have you been at, Dave?
Not 238 of them. I don't even think I'm in triple digits yet.
Oh my gosh. No, I don't think you are. I don't think you are. Oh my
I've
gosh.
done at least 30 of them.
Yeah. I mean, just think about that. That's pretty amazing.
I've probably done like 35 of them.
Okay.
35 of them.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome.
So I particularly love the cartoon in Sword Points this week. I don't know if you had a chance to look at it.
Yeah. Why it was hilarious. Why? What do you like about it?
Oh, it says everyone here, good. Meeting topic, setting world record for shortest meeting. All in favor, say aye. Ayes have it.
Call Guinness. Have them come and show up. How long is that meeting? Oh my gosh. Yep. No, I have to say that we do run a very good, efficient meeting, but it all gets done, so that's really good. Yeah, very exciting. I don't know. There's something I really love about the annual meeting. I think it's just the opportunity to participate with all the saints that have gone before us in something that's critical to how we operate as a parish. And it's 230 something years. That's pretty remarkable.
Well, I mean, we will be picking some new vestry members.
Mm-hmm.
That's important.
Yep.
That's probably the most important thing we do.
Yep. And also hear Joe's remarks for the, Father Joe's remarks for the year.
Yep.
As the Spirit leads. That's always really good. So it's all good. What else you got?
Oh, what else we have? We have, well, next week, because of the annual meeting, there's no adult class this week.
Yeah, right.
But next week, Dan Bacon will be starting his new series, What in the World is God Doing? He always leads interesting classes. Right now, he's convening our men's Bible study, and they're well attended. And
good.
He's a good
guys,
when it comes to those things.
He is. He's a good leader. He's a good teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you guys still in Revelation?
We're done with Revelation.
Okay. What are you doing now?
Everything has been revealed, and we've already done Haggai, which was a 2-chapter book that only took us 3 sessions to do that one. Now we're moving on to 1st and 2nd Samuel, which I think will take up a pretty good portion of 2022.
Wow, that's so good, so good. And I think it's you know who the shortest man in the Bible is? You guys have been way through the Bible. Do you know who it is?
So one of our readings this week is from Nehemiah. It's not knee-high Nehemiah.
Yes, it is.
No, we did this on Unscripted Live. I'm not falling into that trap. It's not Zechariah or Zacchaeus, because he was a little man. It was the Roman centurion.
Was it the Roman centurion?
Yes, because don't you remember he fell asleep on his watch. You had to be pretty small to do that.
That's right. Oh my gosh, that's
That was
right.
courtesy of Lois Hunt.
Thank you, Lois. Lois just one-upped me right there today. Great job, Lois. Wow. Yep. I got nothing.
You got nothing. Well, so like this week we have on Tuesday is one of our saints' days, the conversion of St. Paul, which is actually why we have our annual meeting this Sunday.
Why?
Because I think if you read through our bylaws closely, you'll notice that our annual meeting is always the Sunday closest to St. Paul Day.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you making this up?
I'm serious. No.
Is this a joke? Or you mean this?
No, this is serious.
I never knew that.
It doesn't mean everything's a joke. It just means we don't operate off a script. So the conversion of St. Paul happens, we celebrate that day yearly on January 25th. And the Sunday closest to it happened to be the 23rd, which is why we do our annual meeting.
Okay, somehow I missed that fact. All my years at St. Paul's, I missed that fact somewhere. Wow. Okay.
That's why you participate and watch Unscripted to learn.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm telling you, the things you learn is astounding. You can
And
be
if you look
surprised.
in sword points on page 4,
Yep.
you'll learn about the conversion to St. Paul. You will also learn about our stained glass window right up behind the altar that we look at every week.
So
And
beautiful.
that whole left-hand vignette is explained because you see Paul on his horse and you see this big light from heaven
Yep.
and knocking him off his horse. So.
Wow. 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 I really had no idea that that's when why we do our annual meeting when we do. Huh. Wow. The things you learn. This show is really very informative. People think it's just fun, which it is, but it's very informative. It's a loads of fun.
So there's another fun thing that you could learn in this week's Sword Points.
What?
Today is one of the lesser feasts and fasts. It's for Fabian,
Okay.
a martyr of Rome. And he died in the year 250.
Wow.
So as a bishop of Rome, he was one of the early popes.
Yep.
And it's just interesting how he got selected. Because
Yep.
sometimes there's some obvious candidates in the election.
Yep.
But he just kind of showed up as from out of town as he was a lay person. So it's like
Wow.
a delegate going to diocesan convention and they're trying to pick a pope or a new bishop.
A new bishop?
And there he is, and they're having a hard time picking a pope, and suddenly a dove is flying around and lands on his head. And everyone goes, he's worthy, he's worthy. So he got elected pope because a dove landed on his head in the middle of a crowd.
Wow. Wow. Speechless on that one.
Well, I've had birds do things on my head, but
Have you? Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I bet you have. I
The
bet
moon
you.
was yelling, he is worthy.
Yeah, I bet they weren't. They were like, oh my gosh.
I think it
check
was like,
that out.
here's a towel, wipe that off.
I know. I know. You know, just when we were thinking about annual meetings, it's like, it's so amazing. Like, I wonder what other organizations are doing annual meetings. Does everybody have to,
I
like,
think most churches have church conferences or annual meetings.
yeah. What, can you
I don't
just
know if they all
imagine?
do them the way we do, but
Yeah. Can you imagine if like the Camouflage Club did an annual meeting?
it would be kind of a hard time to see who's there.
Why do I bother? Does anybody know why I bother even trying? Does anybody know?
Is that where you were going? I'm just,
Yep. Here's the joke, okay? I'm here's it's on my monitor. Annual meeting jokes, right? The first annual meeting of the Camouflage Club was disastrous. It looked like nobody showed up. And the next one is this joke the next one says it may contain profanity, so I can't say any more. That's all it had under annual meeting jokes. I'm done.
you need a new staff.
Well, my staff came up with the Nehemiah, so I just left it at that.
Okay.
And I think I said the other one that staff had written. Like, I'll tell you, what's a missionary's favorite car? I think I already used this. You don't know?
I'm going to let you go ahead and do this.
It's a convertible.
Very,
You just gave that to me. That's not even tasty. I'm not taking the W on that. That was just like, here, pity. That was a pity win. Oh my gosh. Oh. May God be glorified every time I show up for this. Oh.
So, Mary, you got to do a little better than that because I know Mark and Elise are driving along somewhere listening to us, and
I know.
they need a laugh here.
I know. I'm so sorry, guys.
I'm giving them a little shout out.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. But I might have to turn the radio on.
So, did you survive the little snowstorm this morning?
We did. We did. How about you guys?
Yeah, it was very pretty.
Oh, you got out for coffee? I see.
Of course, yeah. So as I was there was a mother talking to her son, and they're looking out the window watching the snow come down. And, you could tell he thought it was pretty cool, and she goes, "Doesn't it look like an artist painted this?" And she goes, "God painted this just for you." And the little kid's looking at her and goes, "Yeah, it's pretty amazing. He did it all left-handed too." And she goes, "He did?" So, well, yeah, I learned in Sunday school that Jesus sits on God's right hand.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
All right.
I like that.
You do.
Yeah. Yep. I like that. I'm going to take applications to supplement my jokes.
So, I had written down here somewhere, because this is supposed to be our annual report.
Yeah.
No, I can't find it, but. So if this is there was no unscripted before last year, so.
Correct.
These are the hardest annual reports to write because you can't take the one from last year and just change the numbers. So we started up last year. I think I was the one that came up with the crazy idea about just doing some video announcements each week.
Yes, indeed.
The first one we did, I looked it up. We actually did it on April 18th. So.
You're kidding me. We've almost been doing this a year?
Almost. Yeah.
What?
We'll have to have a cake ready for, we may have to sponsor coffee hour.
Yeah. Wow.
In April.
Can I just make an observation? Like, I don't think I'm getting any better at it. I mean, it's been almost a year. Like, almost 52
Can I make an observation?
No,
Can I make an observation?
No.
I was just going to say, Mary, I don't think you're getting any better. We did 37 shows in 2021.
Maybe I'm just going to start hitting my stride.
And you know what? We actually tried doing them straight.
Yeah.
For weeks.
Yeah.
And then I think we really have to blame Ian Durkin because he's the one that at that coffee hour he gave you that first joke that
He started the whole thing with the pirate one, right? Argyle.
What kind of sweater does a pirate wear? Okay.
Argyle. See, we're bringing that one back, but that was 37 weeks ago, so I think that was good. Wow. I think I'm going to hit my stride soon. I think around 40, 45. I'm going to get that hang of it.
So I've been, we're trying to travel this year and everything seems to be on pace. Israel was opening their borders and stuff.
Oh, good.
It's great. And there are tour groups over there right now.
Oh, good.
The only thing that kind of bothered me, I heard that Finland closed their borders. That's not good.
Well,
Because
is
now
that
no one can cross the finish line.
what to do with that at all. I like your segue. I'm going to give you the W on that. I'm giving you the W.
All right. I hope, Mark, you're keeping the car on the road there.
Yeah, I know. That was a good one right there. That was a good one right there. Oh my gosh. I think I could have hit my stride soon. Any day now. Any day. I think so.
So as I'm looking through sword points here.
Yeah? You see anything?
Well, I see lots of great things. One thing that I am kind of excited about, that Coffee with Jesus cartoon.
Yeah.
For the last 2 months or so, I've really had to kind of go back into the Coffee with Jesus archives and pull out some cartoons that I hadn't used before, because the guy that does them just kind of stopped arbitrarily.
Wow, I didn't know that.
But he is now back in full action, and he comes out with, usually he does 3 or 4 a week. So
Oh, wow.
the best one. But I tell you what, he's got some great stuff in there.
He does. It does. And it's never condescending, but he gets a good point across, you know? Because Jesus wouldn't be condescending.
And he even kind of pokes fun at himself this week.
It's really remarkable. It really is. Like, I think that would be, wow, I don't know. That's really talent, God-given talent for sure.
I think cartoonists in general are very talented.
Yeah, I agree.
You have a double medium of a picture and your caption, but to do it in 4 panels or 1 panel is really, really something.
Yep, I agree. Could you imagine, like, how does that just happen? Like, I think I'm going to write a cartoon with a message for Coffee with Jesus. Like, how does that even come on your heart except by the Holy Spirit? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, and to do it as often as he does.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I could come up with one, maybe once or twice a month, but basically every other day.
Yeah.
For every scripture that you read.
I know. I'm doing this once I'm doing this once a week. I can't handle it. I just.
And you know, the amazing thing, when you look at that cartoon, he has one picture of Jesus that he uses. And the first one is the top one is kind of a distant one. And the last one is a close-up, and he does the same thing with the other character that's facing him. So there's really only 2 pictures in the cartoon. One is a distant one, and then the second, third, and the fourth ones are close-ups. But he's able to do it.
He's able to do it. Like, it's really, I never even thought about it, but I'm glad we're talking about this, because that really is such a talent, and it's well worth it to take a look at it. Just look at it from a different perspective. Yeah. I mean, I've got like 15, 20 minutes to try and say a joke, and I can't do it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, kids? Maybe 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes by the time you edit this down.
I'm not editing anything down. But the best parts of this show are the outtakes.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, the whole show is an outtake.
The whole show is an outtake. Like, I couldn't even decide.
We should change the name from Unscripted to Outtakes.
I don't know. Now we have all of our promotional items with Unscripted. You just can't change the branding midstream like that. Sorry, my marketing won't let that happen. Well, Dave, if you have a big wrap up, now's a good time to.
I really don't.
I don't either. I mean, sure, I could say the one that, an atheist group is a nonprofit organization. I could say that, but
Good.
I could. Thanks, Jim. Working with what I'm trying really hard.
I think I think you need to have a new staff.
No, Jim does great. I
He
love
does
Jim.
great. Well, he needs to coach you better. And
Oh, that he does. He tries. He tries. He tries. He gives every, what is it? Like, he critiques it on Sundays. He critiques it very kindly, of course, all constructive. And he'll tell me that was a great segue, or I didn't know where you were going with that. He's very honest, and he works with what he's got. Look what he's got. He's working with it. So. He's my head writer.
I'm going to close you out with one story here.
Please.
You can disapprove of it right now if you want.
Oh, all right. I do not approve of whatever he's about to say. I'm telling you right now, when he tells me I'm not going to approve of it, this isn't going to be good.
This is going to be a joke about a pastor, which is guaranteed to get you to disprove it right away. But, and this is definitely not Joe. So anyways, a pastor was enraged when he found a bill for a $250 dress in his wife's purse. How can this be? We're on an incredibly tight budget. I know, the woman said, but the devil himself was shopping with me. He convinced me that the dress looked so good that I had to buy it. So the pastor consoles his wife, says, look, in moments like that, you've got to do what Jesus said. Get behind me, Satan. She goes, I did that. He told me it looks good from back here, too. And with that,
hi.
Mark and Elise, and
Enjoy.
Bruce and Alice,
Yes.
and Ian and Gary and Paula,
Kathy, Paula.
Kathy, and Dave and Ellen.
Lois got a shout out, and you get a shout out, and you get a shout out.
Bobby and Helen. Okay. Everyone, rest of the week. Enjoy your mugs, and we will see you at our annual meeting on Sunday.
You will. Come on, come on. Bye, guys.